Hello, in this section we are going to be working on how to animate our check valve assembly. And so in this lesson in particular we are going to be doing the simple rotation model for our check valve. So to start, let's just open our check valve, browse to your assembly and open it. And the first thing we need to do is, and let's click on the right plane and press normal 2, so our view is in the right plane view. Then now go into the motion study, and the next thing we want to do is under this orientation and camera, right click on it and press disable playback of view key. So it's the first one, disable playback of view keys. Press that, make sure you select that. Then the next thing we need to do is right over here where it says animation wizard, click that, and we are doing a rotation model. So to rotate your model, we will just click next, and the next option is around what axis are we trying to rotate it. Based on how our model is designed, we want to rotate it around the y-axis, and this little blue thing actually gives you the preview. So if I select the X, it tells you in which direction it will be rotating, and if I select the Z, it's saying in what direction. But in our case, we want to rotate it around the y-axis, and you can tell the y-axis is over here, and in the clockwise direction we'll click next. And the duration for our animation, let's make it 5 seconds, and the start time we want to start at 0. Then we'll click finish. So now when we press play, our animation will rotate for 5 seconds, and the keyframe for our animation is add here, and our animation will rotate for 5 seconds, as you can see. And that is pretty much how you do your rotate animation in SolidWorks. So to save it, we'll press this save button, save animation. We'll browse to the, you can browse to the location where you want to save it. We'll save it in our project folder. You pick the name, Microsoft AVI. Then under this custom aspect ratio, I always like to do 16:9, something like that. And the frames per second will do 25 frames per second. Then we'll click save and click OK. We'll just click uncompress, full frames uncompress, click OK. And this is just asking, do I want it to recalculate? We'll click yes, and now our animation is recalculating, and once it's done, it's actually rendering our animation out. So let's just give it a couple of seconds, and I will show you what it looks like once we are finished. So it's almost done. Okay, so now animation is done. So what we need to do is browse to our file location, and let me browse to the file location just a second. So I browse to my file location and select my check valve, and you can see now the video for this animation has been added there, and when I play, you can see our animation playing for 5 seconds. So that is how you do your first rotate animation, and thank you. I will see you in the next lecture. Bye.